Good morning, and welcome to my morning walk. Today is Thursday, July 16th, 2020. You know, those who know me well know that I take great pleasure in enjoying a good meal. One of my favorites would start with a nice fresh Greek salad. Main course would be a thick, juicy New York strip prepared to a perfect medium rare, maybe accompanied by some rich au gratin potatoes and a nice glass of beautiful red Cabernet Sauvignon. It's one of my favorite meals, and I take great pleasure in that. And that meal does a lot of good. It offers physical nourishment for the body as it offers a bit of enjoyment. But this morning, I read in Psalm 34 this very familiar passage that says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good, and blessed is the one who takes refuge in him." And as much as I enjoy that steak and that salad and those potatoes and that wine, it really, really pales in comparison to the nutritional value, the spiritually nutritional value that God offers to us in His Word. I read His Word. I try to read it each morning. I'm successful most mornings. And I can tell you from personal experience that when I spend time in God's Word each morning, and when I spend time in prayer, I am nourished in a way that steak and potatoes and salad just can't do. And it sets the course for my day in a very, very different way than if I simply get out of bed, take a walk, and get to work. One of the things that I realize in reading God's Word is that in these trying and difficult times, as we're dealing with pandemics, and here in our country we're dealing with protests and riots, we're wrestling with perceived injustices, we're struggling with our history perhaps, we're looking for leadership and watching leadership fail, and we get anxious, we get nervous, we get frightened, we get scared. What I understand in reading God's Word is that there's a bigger perspective than just what's going on today. I can see these things for what they are. They are present, they're very present in this point in time. But through God's Word, I can see past them. And I know that we serve a big and mighty God. We serve the sovereign Lord of all creation. Indeed, we serve the author of creation Himself. And that none of this happens without His allowing it to, for whatever reason. But that the solution to all of this does not rest in politics. It doesn't rest in the media. It doesn't rest in protests and riots. It doesn't rest in strife and insults. It rests on the shoulders of the sovereign Lord. And if we would simply turn to Him, turn to His Word, those of us who believe, if we share the gospel, if we are lights into the world, these things will change. These things will change. I know they will. There's not a doubt in my mind. So friends, if you're a believer, and it's been a while since you opened the Bible, in the quiet of your home, in the peace of the morning, whenever that might be, I encourage you today to open that Bible and indeed taste and see that the Lord is good. Take refuge in His Word and be blessed, be comforted, be reassured that in the hands of God, all is well. Whatever you're doing today, wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day. To God alone be the glory, and you take care.